Brats, you know that we've been searching high and low, trying all the different head straps we can for the Oculus Quest 2. I'm still in love with my Franken Quest with the Vive Deluxe audio strap, but X Superhome has sent us their option to replace it, and it actually can hold a battery pack right in the back of it. Let's check this thing out. All right, so this came in from X Superhome. These go on Amazon right now for $42? Is that a question? This strap goes on Amazon for $43 right now. Doesn't include a battery pack or any cables for it, but let's try out the comfort, play around with it, and maybe we can find a battery pack or something laying around to check out how that's gonna counterbalance the weight. Got a little bit of tape on here. We're gonna need an unboxing knife. Always use the smallest but sharpest unboxing knife you have. You don't ever want to hurt yourself or anyone around you. Now, it's got like tape wrapped all around it. I kind of wonder if someone got this and then returned it to Amazon because the packaging does not look stellar. Thank you. Need any help? Contact us at Facebook. Oculus Kits, m.me/Oculus Kits. So first of all, it does come with this battery pack holder, spring loaded. Makes a nice sound when you pull on it, that you can attach to the back here. Oh God, okay. You put it in, you slide it down hard, and then it's gonna stay there. Now this is gonna fit a lot of different size battery packs, but if you're someone who has like a skinny one, skinny and long, it's not gonna work. It needs to have some sort of girthy hold in here on it, so it's gonna have to be at least as wide as this, which is about 2 inches wide. Because of that being in the very back to balance it, this is over on the side here, the gear that's gonna help tighten this thing. Oh God, that's frightening. Okay, we'll play with that once this is attached, because that's making a frightening sound. All right, so like all the other ones, this is intended to just snap on here. Why are all these so hard to get on is what I want to know. Like, do they need to be this hard to snap on? They kind of all freak me out when I'm putting them on. So it seems to help a little bit if you kind of slide this part in if you can. If you can. And then from there, push it all on. Boy, maybe. I've got to say, just about every one of these we've tried so far has been frighteningly hard to get on there. Come on. Except for that Halo strap one we did. That one, it slid on instead of snapped on, and it was nice. God, this freaks me out every time. Okay, so if you kind of put it on from the front and then slowly slide it back, that seems to be going a little bit better. It's a little less frightening, maybe. Okay, that is on. And then it has a little extra rubber band piece right here. Looks like if you're gonna use some kind of headphones, you can run them through there. You can cooperate with me for once. There we go. And that part, I usually always leave that undone until I get the headset on, and then I'm gonna tighten that down where it feels right. Now this gear, oh my God. The gear sounds horrible at first. Does it get any better? Oh God, okay. I have no confidence this gear is gonna last any length of time, to be honest with you. Maybe it's easier if you're like pulling on it, so let's see. Oh God. It's weird because once you get it past here, then it's okay. If you ended up getting this for some reason, don't ever tighten it all the way down, like leave it out a ways. Well, we found the one redeeming factor of this thing so far. It has a surprising way, because of how rigid these sides are, it actually holds it up off your face. So like right now, it's kind of doing the same thing the Halo straps do though. If I shake, the headset's shaking around a lot. And I could tighten it down quite a bit to try and stop that, but no matter what, the headset's gonna shake a little bit, which is because it's keeping it from squishing all the way onto my face. It's kind of holding it like a balance. If you actually added a battery pack, it feels like it would actually lift the front of the headset off your head. It's really balancing it better than most of these straps do, but that's about where the goodness runs out. Because I got my ears up against this piece of plastic, which is sharp on both sides here. Also, if I wanted to put any sort of over-ear headphones on, it's not gonna work. I would have to use earbuds only. The back of it, oddly, this part doesn't touch my head down here. Like I can stick my finger in there easily, but it does does feel really good on the back of my head. It just, everything else about it kind of sucks. This crank is the worst part. It really freaks me out. If you go there, and then it does this weird like locking into place thing, and you have to undo that lock to get it back out. But if you leave it out from there, then it moves decently nicely. Ugh. I hate to do it to this one, but I can't. For $43, I just don't believe that this is gonna last a long time. This feels rickety and makes a horrible sound. It feels pretty good until you start to close it up or you start to tighten down your head, then it feels really rickety. But when there's no weight or anything on it right here, it doesn't feel that bad. It just makes an occasional awful squeak. But then the real deal breaker is right here for me. Both sides, super sharp on these edges. They just don't feel good on your ears. I'm sorry to say it, but not a winner. If you're in between these and you're trying to find the right one, either Frankenquest, but that's expensive. Or check out the video I did on the Halo style head strap. That still has some cons. They're like all these headbands. It's not perfect, but it's definitely worlds better than this still. It's nice that it has a built-in battery spot if you really needed that, but I still just, with the feelings I'm having with it, I personally cannot recommend this thing. Oh, I don't know how that sounds picking up on my mic, but it sounds terrible. Have you ever used one like this? Have you even seen one that holds a battery pack automatically? Because that's pretty rare. That's a pretty rare feature, and I feel like that's what's gonna cause them to get some sales. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you think this, if you ever used one like it, I'd love to know if it's lasting for you, because I just don't feel like it's going to. And maybe your ears are a different shape and you've never had a problem with this and you really like it. Let me know. I'd love to hear. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in another reality.
I want to say the biggest thank you to those of you who have become channel members and any of you who have ever been patrons of ours. Gallium VR, Chris Deputy, Legacy VR, Bagel, and a Fissy King Sloth, our current channel members. Our patrons, K27, Rocket Sauce 28, K Panda K, Fred Nepatebo, Ege Karatosh, Maddie's, Gallium VR, Orange VR, and Mr. Dodojo. Thank you so much everyone for supporting the channel.